Well, hello. I'm going to do a quick video here. So, turn my light on. Something that I feel I need to do real quick before I go to bed. But, yeah, bear. My last video? Yeah. Aries off the wagon. Aries off the wagon. Yeah. See if anyone gets on here. But, yeah, I wanted to do a video with my fellow Aries, but we didn't get that done. So, maybe this week. Would be cool if I can get him to get on here. One of my other subs got to talk with me and him privately, and she really liked the connection that we have and how we came into alignment, I guess you can say. It was some things I was thinking about, and it's interesting because I actually sat down, tried to sit down on Wednesday and do a reading for Sagittarius. I get right at the point where I had everything typed out. I had everything in the description box. And as soon as I went to hit the live button, this overwhelming sense of aggression and just overload of pissed off. I had to cut it off. I couldn't do it. Wouldn't have been good for anybody. So, a new spirit at that point was saying, take a step back, reevaluate the situations, because there was some negative stuff that happened last week after I just did the Aries reading that I needed to heed to. Probably didn't do the best of job at that, but I got my point across. Not putting up bullshit from anybody. But yeah, the Sagittarius, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with Sagittariuses are pissed off. They were pissed off last week. I couldn't touch their energy without feeling like I wanted to punch somebody right in the freaking dome. Like, yeah. And that's not, for an Aries, that's a normal kind of response when you get pissed off. You just want to freaking and let things fly. However, I did 2 readings. I did the bonus love reading for Aries this week, or last week, 2 weeks ago, and then I did the general for February. And I had to reevaluate what's worth arguing about and what's worth letting go. Some people just ain't worth it. They ain't worth getting you off balance. They're not worth it. So, yeah, I had to block a sub. Funny, I blocked that sub and gained 20 more, which is good. Thank you. Keep on subscribing. I appreciate it. But, yeah, I'll be getting February's generals out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This week, tomorrow morning, I have a private reading. And then I have some things I have to do with my vehicle. And then after that, it's like one thing after another. I got to get a hold of the State Board of Cosmetology. I got to get my license renewed. Like, there's a lot of things that I have to do. And it already expired. So now I got to get a hold of the commission and call them. Because it was only like a day or two late. I went in to go and pay my renewal. And yeah, they won't let me. So now I got to call them tomorrow. Either way, it's not like I am not doing hair at the time. I haven't done hair in years, but it's still a license, a professional license that I have, and I don't want to let it go. And I'm not going to. It's always something good to fall back on because I'm great at what I do. It's just not my favorite forte. Who knows? Who knows what will happen with that? But I feel like I'm not supposed to let it go. I've had it for over 20 years. Like I said, this has happened to me before, but I never had a problem with getting one a day or two late after it expired and paying the renewal fee. Now I gotta jump through hoops. Typical. It's typical. And try not to get my panties in a bunch. Hopefully things will go smooth. Thinking positive. I have the phone number. Like I said, I have a private reading to do tomorrow morning, and then I'm still waiting for my registration to come in the mail. I paid for it right before Christmas. Still didn't get that yet. And I paid for it. Actually, I paid double of what I should have paid because I did it online. Never again. I will never do that again. I'll go directly to the tag station and do it. But yeah, just bear with me, folks. I want to get the rest of your readings out by the end of this week. Like I said, when I sat down to do Sagittarius's reading, I felt this overwhelming sense of wanting to just explode on somebody. Not to mention, it's been weird because this whole week, I just been getting pictures and glimpses of a huge ass volcano. I'm not talking like an underground volcano. I'm talking like a regular volcano. And that lava is creating a lot of combustion and tension. And like it's rising and the smoke's starting to billow out. Yeah, it's about to explode and erupt. So, the rest of Aquarius season is releasing those triggers. Let Spirit still work on you. All the way into Pisces season. You're going to start seeing the manifestations also of all that destruction that has happened over the past, mostly like the last, I can say almost like a decade for me. 9 years of just nothing but one thing after another after another. And one of the things I realized was that whole time I was dealing with toxic fucking people. That was not good for me. So, one of the things I do want to say, there's sometimes where tarot readers and people with channel who do need to take a step back because they're not in the correct flow at that time, or Spirit's just doing a work in them. So please just bear with me. Yeah. Like I said, when I go off on rants, sometimes they're not the most prettiest things. But it's one of those things of not being a doormat to people. And that's one of the things that I know Pisces has gone through, Aries has gone through, Cancer has gone through. Let me think if Libra has really gone through it with the gaslighting. Scorpio has gone through it. Sagittarius has been hurt like a sucker, and I think they're dealing with a lot of triggers. Hey guy, how you doing? As well as Capricorn, yeah, they usually put on a brave face, but trust me, they're festering inside. So, yeah, just realize that whatever these last minute triggers that are coming up, because it's happening, whatever these last minute triggers are coming up, think of it as that volcano coming up to the surface and about to frickin' blow. And when that happens, the destruction that has come out of that even from the last 9 years, you're going to start seeing all around that volcano the diamonds and the gifts that are going to be given to you over the course of the next 6 to 8 weeks. So, like I said, bear with me, subs. I apologize. Like I sat down to do Sagittarius reading. Like I said, I just wanted to punch somebody right in the freaking face. I couldn't figure it out. Like as soon as I was gonna push go live, it was like I felt the energy shift, and then I just felt an overwhelming sense of pissed off. Like I could feel it, and I was like, I can't go on like this. Like this isn't gonna help anybody. But the energy is still circulating, and I still feel it. But I'm much more calm, much more relaxed now, and some of it might have had to do with getting certain toxic people even off my channel. So, you know, make room for my subs that really want help and really need help and really need edification. And I think one of the biggest things a lot of us had within the conscious community had to deal with was finding our purpose in life again. And finding your fire again, and finding what it really means to just come into your power in a positive way. Because sometimes we can come into our power in a very negative way, and it doesn't do any good for anybody. If you watch the Aries reading of the instant manifestation reading, I go into detail about that. And I also do the bonus love and a lot of similar cards in both. So, yeah, be looking for that. Tuesday, I'm going to try and do 1 to 2 that's going to be my goal. 1 to 2 readings a day for just to get them out. And hopefully Thursday and Friday I can finish them up. I can usually, before I get exhausted, I can usually do 4 to 5 now. But with having so much other things going on with all the other responsibilities in my life that I have, I had to take a step back. I had to reevaluate. I have to do one thing at a time because I get overwhelmed. And that overwhelm causes stress, which causes anxiety, which causes frustration, and then that does nobody any good. So bear with me, please. Not that I forgot you. I know what I have to do, and don't want it to affect my subs in any way. So when I do take a step back and you don't see me on here, know that it's proper timing. I know when spirit nudges me to do something. So I know that I'm going to get on, and like I said, I have a private reading tomorrow. Then I'm going to get on, and I'm going to try tomorrow evening to get on and at least do Sagittarius and maybe start the air signs. I'm trying to do 2 a day to get myself caught up. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for being patient with me and not giving up on me. I appreciate it. I love you guys. And yeah, I'm going to be doing another, I'll do a video later on this week. The fella that I'm dating is also an Aries, so we're actually going to sit down and talk about how, like I said, how we came together and how he has helped me and I've helped him, and just the shifts that we are seeing within our own life, and how it has relieved a lot of burdens and a lot of things that we both have struggled with over the last of this Uranus transit. He's also an Aries. So I've helped him in multiple ways, which he's going to tell you about, and how he's helped me in multiple ways of showing me that the law of attraction actually does work. Loving yourself, it works. it's a magnet for the right person. Either way, that's pretty much what I have to say. Like I said, bear with me. I'm going to get them out. I'm going to do Sagittarius tomorrow evening. Um, who else do I want to do? Maybe I'll do Sagittarius and then I'll hit. You're very welcome. Thank you for being so, kind and considerate for real and not giving up on me. I know. Sometimes I get, wow. Don't give up on me. I'm still around. I still care. I still love you. It's just, like I said, after this past week's energy. Hey, how are you doing? After this past week's energy, like I said, it would not have done anybody good, including my channel, to get on with the energy that was just like pounding at, it was pounding at me. Oh my. I went off on that rant. And yeah, you saw full-fledged Aries come out during that, which I don't like that side of Aries that has to come out and cut people sometimes. But when I see an issue and a problem that, okay, when I see an issue, well, it's not necessarily about that. It's more about just hanging in there, why I've been I stayed off of here because there was a lot of just, if you watch the Aries readings, I kind of touch on this if you're an Aries. And even if you're not as a collective, it could help you as well. A lot of my readings, they are for the general collective, but I've noticed a lot of my readings even are progressions, even throughout the zodiac. Yeah, I got on to do Sagittarius's reading, and I went to sit down. It was Wednesday. I went to sit down, and I had everything already. I had your title. I had everything all written out. I don't even remember what the title is anymore. Pretty much, I think when I do Sagittarius is tomorrow evening, it's going to be like, what is going on with your guys' energy? It's like, oh, like I said, I sat down and I had everything written out. I had everything in the description box. I was just getting ready to hit the live button, and all of a sudden my energy shifted and I felt like I just wanted to punch somebody right square in the face. I don't get like that. I don't know if you know me. It could be from here on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while. I live in Pennsylvania. You're a Sagittarius, correct? Destiny's Love. You're a Sagittarius. I tried to do your guys' reading for the month, and I was like, oh shit! Like if I get on here, it's gonna be a disaster. It is going to be a disaster if I get on and do Sagittarius' reading, because all I want to do is flip the fuck out and smack somebody square in the freaking noggin. And that's not even normal for a Sag. Like, I can understand if that's like a Capricorn or an Aquarius or even an Aries, but like for Sagittarius to be feeling that, like, I'm like, what is going on with Sagittarius? They're feisty. Like they kind of want to freaking duke it and battle it out. So we're gonna see what's going on tomorrow. And after your guys's, did you hit somebody that you broke your hand? Did you hit something? Were you frustrated last week? Because that's exactly what I was feeling like. I wanted to smack somebody really, really hard. And that's not my normal loving, caring side. The Libra in me kicked in. My Libra rising kicked in when I sat down and I was like, I best not do that reading. I best not do that reading for... And I know your guys' general reading last month. I can understand if you're still dealing with that energy from January where you're being stalked and you have all these options. You hit a wall. That'll happen. Yeah, did you watch Sagittarius's general for January into February? Because you probably should. That reading was extremely powerful, and it was a big time warning that if you were dealing with somebody in the past, you could have a couple people stalking. Aries is having the same problem. There was a grand fire trine that has happened during the eclipse, and after that eclipse hit, I went on the next week, and then all of this stuff kind of broke loose. Good. Well, did you if you didn't get a chance to watch that Sagittarius reading, it is friggin' powerful. And it was a warning to just be careful when you're out and about. Make sure that people know what's going on. And if it's really bad, you need to contact the authorities. I told that in Sagittarius's reading because the person is extremely unstable. And if they try and come back and you turn them down, I just have bad feelings about it. So, if you didn't watch that Sagittarius read, please do. And it was pretty powerful. One of the best readings I've done for Sag, but it was kind of a little bit freaky too. Know that Aries got your back. Fellow fire sign. And my favorite fellow fire sign. So, yo, there was Virgo in that. There was a bunch of different signs in that reading. Go back and watch it again because you'll get more clarity. I like I said, I just actually got on. There was another. Yeah, I think Leo might have showed up in that too. Um, I know that. What was I gonna say here? Oh, with that Grand Fire Trine, we were all connected. And I'm like I said, I have a private reading to do in the morning. Then I have some things to do in the afternoon, and then when I get back from getting stuff done with my car, I'm gonna come on and try and hit some readings. I know my roommate, she's getting out, so I'm gonna have to go through and yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and smudge again. So yeah, the energy in my house should be feeling much lighter soon. I can't keep a roommate because they always screw me over. So too nice. Well, not anymore. I'm done being nice. Done being nice. Nice doesn't get people anywhere. I'm not saying not to be kind and caring, but being nice, you got to stop being nice. Nice is letting people walk all over you. Kindness is giving out of your own heart, not expecting anything in return. However, when you have contracts with people and they break them, that's when I get mean. And Aries comes out to play. And it's usually the Queen of Wands in reverse. She's a bitch. Right along with the Queen of Swords in the upright. She's going to tell you what she thinks. So, yeah. I had to get that rant out last week just because of the stuff that I heard that was going on in the community, and it pissed me off and upset me, and my intuition was screaming out loud last week that something wasn't right. So, didn't call out names. She called her. She did it herself. So, and then she's blocked. So I don't have to worry about that energy mixing in with my stuff anymore. Thank God. But yeah, fellow light workers, fellow healers, and fellow people who are doing good, know that Spirit got your back. Right now, the angels are all around. There is such a thin veil. They're coming and going all the time. Supernatural events. Start watching the occurrences. Start watching the synchronicities. Start listening to your dreams. Start writing down what you hear and see. It's all about that manifestation. Coming into your higher power. Coming into your higher self. transforming. So, yeah, like I said, I just want to get on here and say thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I won't remove it. However, as far as, yeah, my rant, I probably should apologize to some of you because I was in quite an irate state when all that energy was coming in and I was getting what was actually going on within the community with the division, and nothing ticks me off more than people plotting against other people to cause division instead of unity. And we need each other. No matter what sign anybody is, we're all a part of the bigger picture. So, we need to be unified. And that's what I'm about. So, anyway, I love you. You take care. I will see Sagittarius on here tomorrow evening. Hopefully, roughly around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Could be 5 or 6. I'll let you know. You'll see me come on. Either way, I love you. You take care. BF, I got your back. Mwah. Bye.